The Anderson-Avery family begins with Fannie Avery and Miles Avery. Fannie Avery was born in June 1873 in South Carolina. Miles Avery was born in 1870, however his parents and place of birth are unknown. The couple have 5 children: Artilda Avery, Sarah Avery, Agnes Avery, Abraham Avery, and my great-grandmother, Gertie Mae Avery. The family has no pictures of Miles Avery and Fannie Avery. However, I have found a census from 1930 that shows the documentation of their birth and of their children's birth. Gertie Mae was born April 3, 1908. Gertie Mae never married, but had 7 children. One child was born by a man named Nelia Dahl Hudson. My grandmother, May Margaret Avery, was born March 15, 1924. Her siblings included June Edward Avery, Bill Avery, Mary Frances Avery, Lawrence Avery, Alton J.C. Avery, and Charles Avery. As a child, May Margaret and her other siblings lived on a farm. She, along with the rest of her sisters and brothers, helped plant vegetables and pick cotton on the farm. They did not own this farm, and at first were what would be known today as sharecroppers. Most of the children did not attend school, or when they did attend school, only received a middle school level education because farming was more important. At the age of 16, May Margaret met her husband, Monroe Anderson. He was 18 years old at the time. The couple married and moved into their own home in Paw Creek, North Carolina. May Margaret and Monroe had 7 children: Bessie Lee Anderson, Annie Lee Anderson, Linda Anderson, Martha Elizabeth Anderson, James Thomas Anderson, Monroe Jr., who died at the age of 2, and my father, Milton Darrell Anderson. Although all the siblings attended high school, my father, Milton Anderson, was the only sibling to attend college. He first attended the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, but however graduated from Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. In April 1989, Milton Anderson wed Helen Ione Hill, a graduate of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Helen, my mother, was the only child of Edward Hill and Eunice Irene Harding. After marriage, Milton began a career as a Navy officer, while Helen first worked as a school teacher, then as an insurance underwriter. Milton and Helen had 2 children, my older brother, Darrell Edward Anderson, and myself, Alexis Irene Anderson. Darrell graduated from North Carolina Agricultural and Mechanical University in 2014 with a degree in graphic design and digital media. He currently resides in Atlanta, Georgia.